What's going on, guys? It is Gorilla here and welcome to another episode of FUT Champions Road to a Champion. As you can see on the screen, we are in the same position as we have been in the last week or two, I believe. 29 wins out of 30 games, so obviously one loss. Last weekend we got 39-1 wins. We actually lost in extra time. I was leading in the 90th minute, I let my opponent through, and then I conceded in the 90th minute and lose in extra time. Same situation, literally identical. Deja vu happened this weekend again. I was leading the 90th minute, my opponent scores, and then again I lose in extra time. So once I lost, I changed my team around. You'll see at the end of the video my actual team and the player stats of all the players, especially the new addition to my team. So yeah, before I had Griezmann up top, and then the back four was Walker, Blanc, Smalling, and Alexandro. But now my back four is Kyle Walker, Blanc, Team of the Year Ramos, and Team of the Year Marcelo. Up front, I've replaced Griezmann with Team of the Year Suarez, and you can probably tell by the title as well. I probably named it like Team of the Year Suarez or something, or upgrades to the team. But Team of the Year Suarez has to be the best striker I've used on this game, or probably any game in recent years. Like, the 83 Griezmann last FIFA was on another level, but this Suarez has to be on another level. Something about him, how fast he is, his finishing's really good, his turning, he's quick. He does the normal skill moves that extra bit quicker than like a normal Ronaldo, a Neymar, etc. So, I don't know. I didn't expect him to be as good as he was. You'll see at the end of the video his stats. His stats are unbelievable. I tried to pass it to him more often than I would for Griezmann, but I think that's just purely down to it being Suarez Team of the Year. I have to, because you know he's a top player. So, that being said, yeah. Upgrades to my team. I'll probably stay with this. I've got no subs though. That's the one issue. So if you go into extra time, normally George Best is pretty much done stamina wise. That's the only issue. But yeah, I'd rather have that. And Marcelo as well. Pretty surprising. Look at that long shot. Absolutely brilliant. I'm not sure what his finishing stats are and his long shot power, but good left foot on him, obviously, because he's left footed. But 4-star weak foot, 4-star skills as well for a left back. That's pretty vital, especially for me. You know, you can do a scoop turn when necessary, but with Alexandra, you have to like pass it around to the player rather than, you know, try and skill him. But yeah, pretty happy with the team, the upgrades to the team. I'll use this team again next week. Hopefully we can get 40. I want to get 40-40. Replicate the first regional weekend, month, sorry, when we got 39-39 and then 40-40. So hopefully we can do that. And yeah, we'll see how it goes. So we're going to get into the first question then. Fernando Tavares, I think I pronounced that right, asks me, how do you refresh your player's fitness like using another team with the main team on the bench or fitness card? So I think the question is, do we have a fitness team? When I do fitnesses, I do it every single game, regardless if it's 98, 97, 96, 95, 94. If I have a game where someone backs out pretty early on and it's 98 fitness, I have to... personally, I have to put a fitness on. I can't play a game unless it's 99 fitness. I can't do it. It does cost a bit of money. I think it's about 800 coins, 900 coins a fitness card. So, times that by 40 every weekend. It's a lot of money. So, I don't know. I think it's only for people that can afford it. I know a lot of people have fitness teams, etc. But the thing with fitness teams are that you can't get used to one team. So let's say my main team is Suarez in that. If I'm playing with Suarez and then the next game I'm going to play with Musa and then I'm going to play with Suarez and then I'm going to play with Musa, it's just I'm not getting used to my team, the players and how they play. So that's one reason why I don't play with a fitness team, for example. I just like to use my team and that's the team, and then I'll just keep buying fitnesses. So yeah, that's yeah, I don't have a fitness team. I just buy fitnesses every single game regardless of what fitness they're on after every game's finished. The next question comes from AJ Santos. He asked, my question is that last year you used to abuse the ball roll, now you barely do it. Any explanation for that? Yeah, pretty simple. It's not effective this year. There's more what's the word? There's less skills to abuse, but there's different skills to abuse. So with a ball roll, it is good if you do one. I've done it quite a few times. You might have seen in my past videos where I'm in the box, I do a ball roll. Not even to get the angle, just to literally go past the opponent and then obviously try and score. But yeah, it's not effective. The reason it's not effective is because you can't do a successive ball roll in a row. So you can't like do a ball roll, because it ball rolls, stops, and then ball rolls again. Like, it's not continuous. That's the reason I don't use it. It's just not effective anymore in the way that it was effective last year. And what a team this is as well. Van Nistelrooy, Team of the Year Messi, Effenberg, SBC Dembele. The defence is a bit of an iffy one for me. Alderweireld and Naldo, I think, is 2 centre-backs were. But yeah, ball roll, it's not... I mean, look, I do them every now and then. But not for the same reasons as I've done it in FIFA 16. The reason I did it in FIFA 16 was just to get the angle to shoot and score. Yeah, but that's no longer the case in this FIFA, so hopefully that's answered the question. And the last question is going to be from Josh. He asked, does custom tactics change if you change your formation in the game? So, if you do your custom tactics in the player menu, so you know when you go into your squad on the actual Orbit team menus and you press Y where it says player instructions, custom tactics. If you change your custom tactics in there, and then you change your formation in game, they'll still stay the same, because I start with 4-3-2-1. I then switch to 4-on-2 narrow straight away from kickoff. I always check my custom tactics most of the time, and they're always the same. So yeah, it doesn't reset. So yeah, once you change formation in game, it won't reset. It'll stay to what you put it as. And yeah, that's that. So that's gonna be the questions for this episode. Thank you all for asking them as well. So make sure you if you want to ask a question, ready for the next episode next week, and I'll try and answer. Just put a question in the comments, and I'll try my best to answer it in the next video. But yeah, back into the gameplay. I don't know what it is with Suarez's free kicks as well. Look, I don't know who. I think this is the one where it bounced off, was it not? Yeah, it bounced off his keeper and ran in. I'm trying to get the hang of free kicks, but also Suarez's free kicks because of his stance. His stance is a bit different to most players. I don't think anybody has his exact same stance in the game. It's so far wide of the ball. It puts so much curve on it. So, I don't know. I need to start practicing free kicks because I can't do them. It's so inconsistent, I think. I don't know if it's my issue or the game, where if I put exactly the same amount of power onto one free kick, it's not going to be the same in the next. But look at our next opponent. Costa at centre mid. I think he's an Nepenthes fan because I know Net plays him at centre mid or Cam. He has the SBC Player of the Month Ibra as well, which not many people would have got, I would assume, because it's a bit of an expensive one to do, especially when there's Team of the Year cards and that out. So yeah, I think what are we on at this point? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is our 6th game, so we're on 35. If we win this, we're on 35-1 with 4 games to go. So yeah, I think that's right. I think I've done that right. So yeah, 2-0 up here, backwards wave ain't with Best into Pogba. Does a bit of a try to shield. Wasn't the best thing to do, but we get the ball back here with Vieira, plays it into George Best. Best plays it into Pogba, and then Pogba just passes it inside to Suarez. Gets a bit lucky, to falls back to Pogba, and slots into corner, and it's 3-0. So pretty much game over at this point. Playing to Luis Suarez. He does a nice little scoop. 4-star weak foot. Driven shot into the corner. And we win the game 4-0. But I don't know if you realise, every single game I think up to this point, I've had at least 15 to 20 shots. And that's only since I put Suarez in. I realised it when I was editing the video. The amount of shots I had with Suarez in the team is, I don't think, it's like double what I normally have. Most of the time it's double than what I have with like Griezmann. And I'm not sure why. Probably a different style of play I use. But yeah, Suarez there using his strength, LT, and a cheeky little finesse shot into the corner, and we open the scoreline to make it 1-0. But I just don't... There's no faults. In fact, there's probably one fault with Suarez. If he had 5-star skills, he'd be absolutely fantastic. That'd just be the dream come true if he had 5-star skills. But obviously he doesn't. 4-star skills, 4-star weak foot, I think is the best combo for him. Because obviously I've got Ronaldo on the other side anyway. I'm thinking of getting Team of the Year Ronaldo, but if I do get Team of the Year Ronaldo, my rating will go up to 84, and a lot of you know I don't like my rating to be over a certain number, and that number is 83. So, yeah, it's 50-50. I might have to downgrade Marcelo for Jordi Alba, getting Team of the Year Ronaldo, and then do it that way. But I'm not sure. Got the regionals coming up on the 4th of February in Paris, so I'm looking forward to that. I need to figure out my team, what I'm going to... I can't really go into a tournament with no subs, but I might have to, because this team's playing so well. We'll see how the next week or so go, and hopefully... Hopefully all goes well, but Suarez again with another great driven shot. I think that's his main forte, his finishing. He's so clinical. But then again, he does hit the post a few times. I'm not sure is that because I haven't got used to his shot power. I don't know. I don't know if it's his shot power or not, but We win in extra time, 5-4. I think that guy got a bit lucky, I'm not going to lie. I think I deserve to win this. Another great team here. He has the red informed Pogba, so he must have been a top 100 player. I think he was actually a top 100 player. He has Del Piero as well, and a very decent team. Coming into the last stages now of the weekend, we're on 30, I want to say, so what's this, 1, 2, I want to say we're on 37 and 1. I think that's right. I think this is our 38th game, if I remember correctly, or 37, one or the other, but we go 2-0 up here against a really good team and a good player, I believe. I think he's been in the top 100 because unless he got very lucky to get that red Pogba, then he must have been in the top 100, especially for the last month that's just gone. So, pretty happy he went 2-0 up. He got a goal back, though. He kind of, I thought he was going to cut inside on his right foot with Del Piero. He has 5-star weak foot. I completely forgot. Took it for granted, and then he brought it back to 2-1. But then Ronaldo goes down the other end and gives us that 2-goal cushion yet again. So coming up into half-time whistle, 45th minute, you know what's going to happen. We're going to pass it into Suarez. Easy goal, 4-1. Game over, more or less now, unless he comes back into it early on. But it wasn't to be. A nice little, look at this flick by Marcelo. It makes it look easy. Turns, shoots, what a goal. 5-1. Pretty much dominate the game. 13 shots to 4. Going into our last few games now, we have a team in the group stage. Gundogan, player of the month, Hazard. 90 rated red inform Sanchez, and he has the red inform Walker. So, yeah, again, I think another decent player. I can't really tell if he is or not, just by his game tag unless I recognise it, but he has to be a decent player to obviously have them red informs, unless, like I said, he got very, 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 very lucky, but I doubt that very much. But we got 2-0 up there. Suarez plays a 1-2 with George Best. Driven shot again. It's like, his left foot, that's my only issue as well. I was worried that taking Griezmann out of the team would be an issue, because I like playing with a left foot on the left, but Suarez, his 4-star weak foot feels like a 5-star weak foot, so I'm happy with that. And yeah, another great finish, driven shot into the corner. So yeah, we're 4-0 up here. Gets a bit of a, I wouldn't say lucky goal, just bad defending on my behalf. I should have read it a bit easy. But yeah, he gets a goal back there. Nice little Berber spin, a little goal there by Ronaldo, a bit of a tap in. And we're 5-1 up just before the half-time whistle. I'm questioning if he's going to back out or not, because it's 5-1, half-time's coming up, or just after half-time even. Nice little chip over the keeper there by Ronaldo, and we make it 6-1. So, yeah, it's game over now. It's just a matter of how many goals we can score. But then Pogba runs through. He runs through my defender there. He, like, glitches through. Nice little through ball to Sanchez, to be fair. And he gets another goal with Sanchez, and it's 6-2, but it's pretty much late on in the game, so it doesn't really matter. But I don't know. I like keeping clean sheets, and I don't really keep them that often because I try and score goals rather than worry about defending. But you know, I've got to try and practice my defending a bit more, especially with the regionals coming up. So 6-2 now, 85th minute. We're going to put the penalty on Suarez. I've changed my stance. I always change this stance because people can read your penalties, I think. So I've been told. I think there's like a glitch where you can see which corner the person's going into. So that's why I changed my stance now. But yeah, Suarez has about 93 penalties, I believe, or 94 penalties. That's why I'm going to put him on Suarez now instead of Ronaldo. Ronaldo's penalties aren't even that good. I thought they were actually really good, but yeah, Suarez has a much better one. He finished 8-2. I'm not going to say it. But yeah, 8-2. So we're going to into the last game then. This is for 39-1. We're on 38-1 at the moment. He has a full Serie A team. He has inform Insigne. I think he has Higuain there and Dybala up front with a cam position, obviously. So, yeah, I was pretty happy coming up against this team. Nothing really going to cause me issues. Like, Higuain's not the fastest. I think he's playing Dybala at cam as well. So, as long as I took the lead, which I did, it would have been fine. So, we went 1-0 up, then full it. Absolutely fantastic finish, to be fair, though. Top bins, into the corner. And what a goal that was by Suarez. I think that was a bicycle kick, wasn't it? The amount of bicycle kicks I scored with this guy is unbelievable. Yeah, it was a bicycle kick. Nice finish there. Game over. And, yeah, finishes 3-0. So, heading into my player stats now, as you can see, I'm just going to show you all my player stats. We played 25 games. So, yeah, we must have lost the 15th game then. So, yeah, we lost on our 15th game. That was pretty bad. Or the 16th, one or the other. That was interesting. I didn't even realise I lost so early on. But look at the Suarez's stats now. 25 games, 60 goals, 26 assists. That is unbelievable, that is. I don't understand. But anyway, That's Team Nia Suarez for you. Definitely recommend him. So, yeah, we finished 13th in the leaderboard. A lot of people finished 40-0. There was a no-loss glitch. I think a few people done that. I don't know who done it, but I think that's might be why we dropped down a few pegs. But still 13th. We'll still get the 4 100k packs and the Ultimate Team of the Week pack. So, we're going to have a double Ultimate Team of the Week pack and 4 100k packs on Thursday. Tomorrow, probably when you're watching this. And, yeah, hopefully their team of the week is good. But anyway, guys, that is it for the video. Thank you for watching. As always, make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. Leave a like on the video if you enjoyed it. And leave me a comment in the comment section below. But until next time, guys, bye-bye.